Hi, so I'm going to take a look here at some code. So what I'm looking at is the worker pay activity that we worked on last Wednesday night. All right, so you see it's in March 14th class, the worker pay 2018-03-14. So this is what I'm working on here. All right, and one of the questions I had was, in this activity we're not passing anything to the constructor. All right, so a worker object, a worker class, has a default constructor which accepts the parameter, which prompts the user and sets the attributes based on prompting the user. All right, so the difference here is in the assignment, what I ask you to do is to create a constructor that accepts the wood type. All right, so if I was going to create a worker that accepted a skill level, I wouldn't prompt them for it in here. Alright, so if I was going to have a constructor, remember you can have more than one constructor. This would be an int skill level. Now I've got a constructor that would accept a skill level. Alright, so what else I would have? I know I wouldn't be prompting the user in here. All I would do in here is I'm passing it in as a parameter to the constructor. So I'm taking the value that they pass in and setting the this object's skill level based on what was passed in. Okay. So you'd still, all right, if I use this constructor, I'm passing in the skill level, but I still have to do all the rest of the stuff. So like in this example, I would have to, I'd have to still get the hours worked and invoke the functionality to do all this processing afterwards. But that's separate. So basically what you want to do is if you're asked to pass something into the constructor, it's passed in like that. All right, in this example on the main class, then I wouldn't be necessarily creating a worker using the default constructor. Worker Joe equals that's in the skill. Right, so what I do is do the prompting out here. Burn doesn't work on this computer. But input does. All right, so I'm just importing my scanner. Skill. All right, so they enter it in out here in the main method, but I pass it in. When I create my object, I pass in the skill to the object, to the constructor. And after using this, the way it's set up now, all this, the hours worked, all these other things wouldn't be done. So I'd still have some work to do, right? If I did it this way, I wouldn't want to duplicate everything, but for now I could just show you, like if I did set it up with this constructor, I would still have to do all the rest of that work at some point. But ultimately, the skill level can be passed into the constructor and set to, and the skill level attribute set based on what was passed in, all right, as one way to get information into the object or get the attribute set in the object. Okay, so I'm just going to post this video and send it out to you guys just in case it helps for the next assignment and for the practical, which is set for Wednesday night. All right, so hope that helps.